Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, January 25, 2021. The Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce and the Jamaica National Agency for Accreditation, JANAC, will be rolling out an accreditation program for local labs and medical facilities to expeditiously test for COVID-19. The move is in answer to the Ministry of Health's call for greater collaboration and support to stave off unauthorized and unapproved COVID-19 testing facilities.
My ministry stands ready to offer its support, recognizing that any lapse in our support systems cannot be good for our tourism product, the economy, or the public which seeks to obtain these services.
The industry minister announced the initiative during a recent virtual press briefing. As part of the initiative, JANAC has introduced a pre-accreditation approval program.
The main goal of the JANAC PAAP program is to increase stakeholder confidence in Jamaica's COVID-19 testing capacity, assuring sustained quality healthcare outcomes to strengthen the national COVID-19 prevention and containment strategies.
The groups that are being targeted include accredited labs that wish to extend their scope of accreditation and unaccredited medical or testing laboratories that are interested in providing COVID-19 tests. It will also cater to point-of-care testing providers such as doctors' offices, health centers, and pharmacies that wish to provide COVID-19 rapid antigen tests. JANAC's international recognition for the accreditation of medical and testing labs will provide the assurance that the results generated by these entities can be trusted. Meanwhile, a multi-sector stakeholder governance structure has been established to lead the coordination and deployment of safe COVID-19 vaccines in Jamaica. This includes a National Vaccine Commission announced previously by Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. That commission is to provide strategic and technical oversight of the national COVID-19 vaccine deployment and vaccination plan, which was tabled in the House of Representatives recently. A National Coordination Committee, NCC, has also been established to design, plan, and provide leadership on all activities related to the vaccine introduction.
The NCC will guide the priority actions and engage in an ongoing risk assessment so as to ensure that the plan remains relevant. The NCC will be supported by 4 subcommittees: the Parish Medical Officers of Health, and the Parish Expanded Program and Immunization Coordinators. The NCC will have responsibility for providing updates on the ongoing assessment of the safety, efficacy, and the duration of protection of the candidates' vaccines.
The Standards and Regulations Division of the Health Ministry will be responsible for overseeing the licensing and use of COVID-19 vaccines.
The Standards and Regulation Division has developed an emergency approval regulatory process for COVID-19 vaccine, and the process includes the granting of an emergency use authorization for COVID-19 vaccines to be used in Jamaica.
Persons wishing to enroll in the National Identification System, NIDS, will be able to do so at 24 sites across the island. NIDS Program Director Warren Vernon says the National Identification and Registration Authority sites will be scaled up if it becomes necessary.
We are using existing government infrastructure, partnering with PICA and Jamaica Post to establish these sites. Once the authority is in place, those sites will be published once the authority is set up.
Mr. Vernon says mobile enrollment units will also be set up to give even greater access to Jamaicans.
Our mobile sites were specifically designed for persons with special needs, maybe persons with disabilities, persons who are at home and unable to go to the enrollment sites, youth groups, community groups where you can have group enrollment or corporate offices.
The NIDS Program Director was speaking at the 4th of a 6-part Joint Select Virtual Town Hall meeting on the National Identification System. Persons wishing to take part in the consultations may send their written submission to the Clerk to the Houses of Parliament by January 29. The Department of Correctional Services, DCS, has received technological equipment to allow wards at its Juvenile Services Unit to access critical services virtually. The items, which value approximately $1.9 million, were donated by the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, under the Ministry of National Security's We Transform Youth Empowerment and Reintegration Program. They include 4 laptops, 5 tablets, 6 desktop computers, 6 Wi-Fi modems, 36 USB headsets, and 35 webcams. Minister with responsibility for the DCS, Senator Matthew Samuda, says the devices will increase the technological resources available within juvenile facilities.
It is our endeavour to ensure that none of our approximately 500 children in our care are left behind, but are given every opportunity to succeed, and that your contribution will in fact go a far way to helping them secure success and true rehabilitation.
We thought it vital to extend the partnership to help keep them connected with their families, their education, and important child justice and psychosocial services.
The donation will help to enhance communication between the wards, family members, and mentors, psychological and/or psychiatric interventions, and mentorship sessions. It will also support virtual court attendance for the juvenile wards, as well as academic and life employability training. Residents of Kingston are being reminded to remain vigilant and prepared for earthquakes, which can strike at any time and without warning. The urging comes from the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, as the country continues to observe January as Earthquake Awareness Month. The municipal corporation has been using this year's observance to reflect on the lessons from the 6.5 magnitude earthquake that destroyed the city of Kingston on January 14, 1907.
We as a local government authority shall always use this historical experience as a lesson and reminder to warn and educate our citizens about proper building techniques and that they should not build in areas that are vulnerable to disaster. An ounce of prevention is better than a lifetime of pain.
And finally, the Minister of Education, Youth and Information is now accepting applications for the National Youth Parliament of Jamaica NYPJ 2021 cohort. It is open to young Jamaicans between 15 and 27 years. The NYPJ is structured to encourage active citizenship among the youth and promote involvement in democracy and governance. Eligible applicants must have an interest in good governance, activism, the political process, parliamentary procedures, public speaking, community service, and youth development. Deadline for the submission of applications is Friday, February 12 at 4 p.m. For more information, visit youthjamaica.com. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.